So this is our horse King. He is part halflinger, part draft horse. We like the draft horses because they're very strong and stocky, and they can carry kids of any sizes.
We know that equine therapy can be life-changing for kids with Down syndrome. But did you know that putting a child on a horse that is too wide or has a gait that is too choppy can actually work against their physical goals?
We have a variety of horses in our barn that we use for therapy. We have 2 Tennessee walkers. We have 2 quarter horses, and we have Lizzie, who is a Welsh pony crossed with a quarter horse, who is also nice and small. The way we choose our horses for the kids who come is it depends on the movement in the horse's walk. When we have kids who are really weak, we put them on a horse that has easier movement so that it doesn't frustrate the child to be on the horse. You want it to be a pleasant experience, and when they're just fighting to hold on and participate, then it's just not as enjoyable for them. They don't work as well. So we try to place them with horses that have just the right movement compared to what they need. So a lot of our little guys that have autism, for example, who have a lot of sensory impairments, we put them on horses who kind of have a smoother walking pattern because we want to help them settle and regulate and focus. And so our horses that are kind of easier movers, it helps them to do that. And then they have a much better outcome in their therapy session. Our kids who have Down syndrome, for example, who are lower tone and lax ligaments, they go on a horse more like King that has a little more bounce in their step, a little more movement, because we want them to kind of elevate. We want them to wake up. We want their joints and muscles to be activated. If we put them on a slower, easier moving horse, we might as well rock them to sleep and let them take a nap. It's just too smooth and too gentle and too cozy. So our biggest moving horse is Captain, our Tennessee walker. He carries our bigger kids and our kids that really need a lot of facilitation. He has a lot of bounce in his steps, so he requires some work to stay on and to stay balanced, but he's awesome. And the kids mostly use a bareback pad for their ride. They have a sidewalker and a therapist and a horse handler, so there's a team of 3, sometimes 4, so they're very safe, but they are on a bareback pad, no stirrups, no reins, no support like that. Their bodies are responsible for keeping them balanced and stable and strong. So it's a lot of core work. They don't typically realize it as being work. They just know they're on the horse and they think it's really fun, and we're doing activities and playing games, and all the while their bodies are working really hard to stay balanced and stable.